He's bankrupt. Kung mamatay ba ako bukas, may iiwan para sa mga apo ko. Mamanahan ko kayo ng gatat.
You're bringing us to live here.
Nakahiga ka na sa kutsyon, bumalik ka pa sa banig, mas masahol pa to sa banig.
Sino yun?
Si Teresa, muna kong girlfriend. Ituwing marikit sa gabi ng buhay, ang bawat kislap mo'y
Sige ka. Pasok!
sige lang ng sige.
Tondo ko, Ricky.
Sige lang.
Ano bang halabi na sa ating dalawa?
Are you happy here? Uwi ka na. Uwi kayo. Babalik kayo ng mga bahay ninyo na bagong mabuti nyo.
Sabaya mo dito sa parang ito. Bakit ang mayaman pag nahuli ng ngiti ko?
Oh, great. That's excellent.
But there's not much. It's holding
I know you're from Ateneo. We are the first batch of La Salle when it became university. We were the first batch along with Edo Manzana. Kabatch ko yan. So anyway, I have that's what I studied, mass communication. Unfortunately, here when I migrated, I was into computers and for the police. Out of character, I was working for the Toronto police in their computer department. So, as you know, when you migrate, you have to change. But beforehand, I was also on stage. If you know the band Hot Dog,
Oh, yeah. Of course.
I was an original member. So, and
He's actually called First Love. Yeah, because that was his song.
yeah, that was my composition, my first composition, Tagyawat sa Ilong. That was my first composition. So I'm not new in the industry. I've been around. We probably were together in one of those big concerts.
Yeah.
That's where I see her more on the theater.
So anyway, this is what we do here. We're community-based. I've retired from the police. And we do festivals, we do events. We brought Ray Valera here for...
That was the last.
That was the last. I was musical director for David Pomeranz when he was here. For Leah Navarro when he was still here. And for Ray Valera when he was here. So I do that sort of thing now. And I do the layout as well for the newspaper. I learned it. Anyway, Romy.
Romy, we're doing this tribute. We're very pleased to meet you. We're so proud of you. Like I told Michelle, sabi ko, we're so proud of you guys to be here. Kasi it's very seldom we see this kind of thing in quality film.
You
and
are
names like you get
you depict the name of the festival and our cause, Filipinos making waves. That's what you are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's we are so excited.
So how big a wave are you making in Toronto? Yeah.
But this is the first festival outside of the Philippines. So, because this movie came out, we made it for Cinemalaya, the independent film festival in Manila, and that was in August, the first week of August. So this is Toronto is the first international film fest. So this is actually an international premiere for the movie. And then I think there are another. I can't announce it yet because they have to make an announcement for it. But there's another film festival coming up soon.
I read somewhere in that brief that you were out of the movies for quite some time.
Yeah.
How many years?
2000. The last one was 2000. And last one was 14 years ago. It also played here.
So what made you stay away from the scene?
It's getting hot and heavy.
honestly, for me, it was like
You rested for 14 years.
2000. It was 2000 that I started having. That was 2000. That was the second EDSA.
Oh yes.
And for me, I because I felt that the impeachment should have finished.
Yeah.
I was pushed. I made public statements about that. I mean, and so I was kind of like, there was, but of course everybody was a lot of people. Yeah, have to change it by several of them. And for me, it was just kind of like I felt kind of like disconnected from the audience, from the audience that I was making movies for, because I was getting this, we should go, I should change it, blah 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 blah, and I was getting it from friends, I was getting it from people that I knew, and getting it. So for me, I started basically feeling alienated from I just kind of like felt apart, and then it was kind of for me lang it was. Started questioning, parang where's the common ground? So it's not to say na it's one or the other, which is a better position, but I just felt a disconnect. So I stayed away for a while, but I continued doing documentaries for NGOs that I supported, for Ascent, like Women Victims of War. I did short docus. I did some small political commercials for candidates that I felt were underfunded. They were not supported by major parties. They were independents, but which I felt should be part of government. Several of them from the party lists. So I continued working, but on a low profile. And then about 2008, I applied. I was just going through the internet, and I stumbled into a faculty call for a faculty employment in NYU, New York University's Tisch School of the Arts campus in Singapore. So I applied for that, and then they got me. So that's where I've been working. That's where I've been working since 2008. So and then now there was an opportunity this summer. Like the NYU teaching job also kept me really in touch, because I could see really exciting, bold, fearless work from the students, and so I was, I was inspired a lot. So when this opportunity came to do a movie, like really in a very short period of time with a limited budget, I grabbed it. And so, it was good. I've never worked in a movie for 12 days like this. It used to be 28 days, but now 12 days lang budget, ganyan, small lang. O sige, bahala na, and then sige, just jumped into it. And then I'm glad it happened, because I also was not very self-conscious of that. Wala nang time talaga to stop and reflect every day, because you're shooting 8 to 10 scenes a day. So I'm just glad I had pre-visualized and pre-thought it all in the pre-production. But it's a different shooting from what I was used to, which is 28 days. But I'm glad it happened, because I think there's a lot of spontaneity, and the heart is in the right place in the movie. So that's why I was gone.
So this story is...
So you're just going to, for this film, how long, what do you think, I'm just talking to the director for now, and I'm sure I'm going to ask everybody later. How would you describe this film in, say, 5 words? Or 3?
Family, I think it's about, coming to terms with your illusions. Basically coming to terms with your 6 words. Basically,
can you concise it into 1 word?
It's about
the movie?
Pwede.
Because
It's a,
I have a thought
just
already.
grabbed, it's a coming of age of a senior citizen.
Coming of age of an old man.
Getting there soon.
No, I think it's about, it's an education plot. It's an education plot.
Well, pointing to Robert, I was a kid, I already saw you on TV, and
I know. Ako rin.
He's the one.
Dami na tinista niya.
But don't worry.
oh, sorry. As far as doing the movies, have you skipped did you continue on? Because I was away from the Philippines.
Since you were away, I had been very busy, quite busy enough to make a livelihood and to gain some artistic and professional fulfillment once in a while. So, okay.